Hi everyone, welcome to marlamiller.com's Marketing the Muse. This is a quick query critique. I believe it's number 85. For those of you who have said to me that the critiques don't line up on the website, you're right, they don't. It's just a glitch of that site. So if you want to see all of the critiques, all 85 of them, just go to my YouTube site, and I am offering that in my newsletter. So all you have to do is go there, and it's all 85 of them are there. There's pages of it. So the only problem with that is that I don't post the query letter in the YouTube site. It's just the video. And for those of you who want to see the query letter, I'm sorry, I've been trying to work with my guy about getting those to line up, and I'm not quite sure what the issue is, but in any event. And then one more thing that I want to just put out there. I'm fairly busy with Marketing the Muse, and I'm delighted to be so. I'm getting lots of people who are finding me. I guess it's what happens when you build your platform. They actually do find you, and you are, and I'm very grateful. For those of you who have wanted to pay for your query letters to be critiqued, it's working out really very nicely. And I appreciate that, but I want to let everyone know that when you send me letters and say it was great to meet you at a workshop, and I have some questions that I hope that you will be able to answer, I really cannot answer those questions, because if I'm answering those questions, I'm not, number one, building my platform, and I'm not making money, and I'm really in the writing business to support myself. So if you are interested in consultation, I have that available. If you have a bunch of questions that you would like to pose to me, terrific. Love to talk to you by phone or via Skype, but I can't do that for free just because I can't. And so I hope you understand that. Okay, let's get to this query letter. This author found me. She was just surfing the web one night and found me, which is, cool. All right. Dear so-and-so, Holly has lived with an undiagnosed anxiety disorder for 20 years. Her first panic attack struck during a bathroom break in the 7th grade. Each time she fights waves of nausea and terror, she fears she's as crazy as her bipolar father who once threatened to kill her. Her logical solution is to leap into a stress-inducing, soul-crushing competitive world of broadcast news in LA. Equally unlikely was falling in love with a handsome Navy operative who disarms bombs. But when he proposes, she's forced to make a choice between a career that gives the illusion of sanity or embracing a fulfilling, balanced life. As a former journalist with nearly 15 years of professional writing experience, I have many contacts in the news industry who would be interested in endorsing this book. I've also worked in PR promoting authors and their books. At 85,000 words, Could Have Been Hollywood is a funny, harrowing, professionally edited memoir of a girl's relentless pursuit of her happy ending. If you would like a book proposal or sample chapters, I can be reached at blank and her email. Okay, so what do I think of this? Well, I think that there is a huge market for a memoir about anxiety disorders. Since she got her first one when she was in 7th grade, I'm going 7th grade so she's maybe in her early 30s now. I happen to know that anxiety disorders among Generation Xers, Gen Yers, sorry, is, I believe the last stats that I read about it, 1 out of 4 college kids has diagnosed anxiety disorder, which is amazing to me. I know about this because I have 3 kids at that age level. And anxiety disorder, panic attacks are like all over the place. So there's a market here. Many Generation Y folks would want to pick up a memoir written by one of their own about panic attacks and anxiety disorders. That said, I don't think there's enough here. I have no doubt that this writer could write it. But I don't think there's really enough here. This reads like kind of a magazine piece, where she has this fabulous career, but underneath it's really not, because she's probably having a lot of anxiety daily, just managing it. And then she meets this guy who does this very dangerous job for a living, and so I'm sure that there's anxiety associated with that. One of the sentences that she says, but when he proposes, she's forced to make a choice between a career that gives the illusion of sanity or embracing a fulfilling, balanced life. That assumes that getting married will give her a fulfilling, balanced life. And it just seems a little kind of pat. So I would take a look at that sentence if I were her. But I think that generally I like the introduction. She sets it up that her dad was, bipolar. And so, of course, this person would have a heightened awareness of mental illness, emotional problems, etc. Also a heightened fear that she's going to get it too. Love it. So good hook. But I really don't think that there's enough here. So at the end of this 85,000 word memoir, she says, could have been Hollywood. Her name, the protagonist's name is Holly. Title is catchy, but I still don't have it connected to this memoir. So could have been Holly is the girl's name. Is Wood her last name? Maybe it is. But I would look at that. But she says that this memoir is funny, harrowing, and professionally edited. Well, I think this query letter is a little too edited because there's not enough funny and there's not enough harrowing in it. I would encourage this writer to go back to the drawing board and put funny and harrowing in here. Like, I don't know, give me an idea of a panic attack. Was she in a when she, what does she do that's funny? And what does she do? What experiences has she had that's harrowing? So don't tell us that it's funny and harrowing. Make us laugh, like I say all the time. With writers who are writing funny, don't tell me it's funny. Show me it's funny. Make me laugh. At least make me smile. And if it's harrowing, which I have no doubt that it could be, then let me feel the attention. Let me get me into this story through this query letter. And I would assume that this writer has enough chops to do that. So I would encourage her to go back and embellish this. It's much too short for the kind of hook that she's looking for. The last paragraph is great because this author, and this will appeal to agents, this author definitely has she has a network, so she can certainly build on the platform. But I would encourage her. Now, in the beginning of this critique, I offered some stats about just how prevalent panic disorders are. I would really encourage her to go in and research some stats, add that to this query letter, because she's a Generation Y-er, I'm assuming early 30s. Let the agent know that there's an audience waiting for this kind of book, and they're her peers, because really, anxiety disorders, it's just out of control. It must be something we gave our kids in the water or something, I don't know. But it's really an issue for young people. So I would really tighten this up and embellish where it needs to be embellished, make me laugh, make me feel tense, and I hope that this is helpful. Until the next time, be well. Keep writing. I would also encourage this writer to resubmit this query letter to me if she'd like me to take another look. Until the next time, be well, and as I just said, keep writing. Writing is rewriting. All right, that's it. I'm done.